Ninja Monthly member Jocelyn writes in, just curious, I just started studying for auditing. I'm 3 credits away from 150 hours and 6 months away from my master's degree. I chose auditing as my first section just randomly. I've somewhat mapped out an 8-week study plan for each section. Is this enough time per section? If so, is there a certain number of pages in the book I should be reading each day while taking intense notes? And when should I start doing my MCQ? I understand I do the MCQ after I finish reading the book, but how soon before planning to sit for the exam? Okay, under an 8-week study plan, so 8 weeks is probably excessive for auditing, but let's use 8 weeks as an example. So if you follow the Ninja framework, nail the concepts, take intense notes, nonstop MCQ, just rewrite your notes, and then it all comes together in a final review. So the nail the concepts phase is you are reading your Ninja book. And so over an 8-week plan, I would nail the concepts and take intense notes. Spend 2.5 weeks reading the Ninja book, and then spend another 2.5 weeks doing the nonstop MCQ, and then spend a week just rewriting your notes, and then spend 2 weeks as your final review. So 2.5 weeks for the concepts, 2.5 weeks for the MCQ, so that's 5 weeks. 1 week to rewrite your notes, that's 6 weeks, and then 2 weeks for your final review. So if you have 2.5 weeks to get through the book, let's say the book has 500 pages, give or take, well, you're going to have to take 500 pages divided by how many study nights are you going to do over 2.5 weeks? So let's say 12 study nights, so 500 divided by 12, whatever that number is. I can't do that in my head. So, and that's really how you budget it, how you keep on pace. The most important thing is to stay on pace. Staying on pace is more important than getting every little detail down. Just like on the actual exam. If you're in question 3 and you can't get some calculation to come out and it's driving you nuts, you have to pick B or C and move on. And because you can't nitpick it and just stare at the screen for an hour, because it's going to cost you later on your simulations. And so, yeah, you might get that question wrong, but you're going to get a lot more, or you're going to miss a lot more questions down the road because you spent so much time on that one question. The same thing with your study material. If you get bogged down on a topic, just skim it, take whatever notes you can, and keep moving forward. So, you have over the 2.5 weeks, you have 12 days, 12 nights to get through the book, and then you're done. It's closed. You set it aside, figuratively, because it's a PDF. And then that's how you do it. And then 2.5 weeks on the MCQ, take your notes, boom, keep going. Just rewrite your notes. I mean, you have to keep moving forward, keep a good steady pace, and however many weeks you do, you have to make sure that you budget your time and allow enough time for each phase. It's okay to, like, if you feel like you took shortcuts in the nail the concepts phase, the very first phase, it's okay because you can make up for it in the MCQ, because with each MCQ question, it's an opportunity to learn why this question is right, or why this answer option is right, and why the other 3 are wrong, and then reading the answer explanation and taking notes there. So your MCQ phase will help pick up the slack.